Welcome everyone, Dr. Thor here, and here's a review of our very famous book tools. You really can't call these things books, and it seems to be something, of course, because we do real empowerments, and nobody else does it because they are really uneducated, really, actually buffoonish fools. They put out words on a page, and that is supposed to be magical. They don't have any idea of how to really make a magical text, as was done in ancient times and as I brought into modern times now. Here are the fantastic books, two of them. This is the traditional sorcery course, and this is on sale now with the CDs, so we encourage people to follow the link below and grab these where you can get these on sale. This is the definitive book on basic witchcraft, hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, sorcery in terms of the combined sorcery system. And of course, sorcery means non-religious practical techniques of magic, plain and simple. When you start using words like Wicca and other things, well, you're getting into religious connotations there, and that is not good. Now you can see how beautiful these books are. These are printed professionally by Amazon. You can see the cool artwork on here. And these are really little treasures. Beautiful backs, and of course you've got the spine printing, very typical of that. These are oversized. These are large volumes, not them little paperback crap you get from Llewellyn and other people printed on newspaper print. The real low quality garbage you get from other people. So this is a very high quality book. Has beautiful pages here, and you should see that. And each book is empowered. You notice our symbol starts the book off. This is part of the sealing process. And then we go into the actual book itself. And, this really is a fantastic... Look at how beautiful this book is. Nice, oversized pages so you can read them. You've got the really good sigils here. Now, in the back here, and of course, this is why these are charged as well. You have an actual sigil, and sigils are viewed to transfer the energy. Instead of doing a ritual or using an oil or other things... which, of course, you can still do. The book shows you how to do that with the proper alchemical formulas and everything with it. The best way is to tap into that energy. Put your pictures on these. View these. And I mean view. You look at them for about a second, and the information is transferred into you. It's a fantastic system that isn't necessarily new. Sigils have been around for thousands of years. I brought it into the 21st century. Again, you've got in the back here, you have the guild sigil to seal everything off. So these are empowered talismanic books. If you were to buy a good talisman, it would cost you hundreds of dollars. With this, you get all the talismans with the sigils. There's a sigil for healing we just went by. Here's an uncrossing sigil. And what you do is just view it for a second. You can also place one of your photographs on it using an Insta-type camera, a Polaroid-type picture. Place it on there. Here's for a strong retribution. I mean, this book covers everything. Here's one for protection. I mean, this is one of the most unique texts ever made by myself, a Grand Master. And this is a compilation of technologies and formulas that have been around for many years and were popular. A lot of these formulas, of course, everybody takes formulas. A lot of these formulas came from many different people, but they don't originate the formulas. Nobody does. So, and of course, our formulas, while we give you some basic information here, are very hybrid and charged in ways. So, while we show you how formulas are made for historical reasons and for to generally understand, that's not what the information here is for. So, this is volume 1, which is so important because it tells you the whole alchemical oil process, the types of formulas. There are so many formulas. It also goes into the actual, what is nutmeg good for? Nutmeg is used just like acorns. It is known for its luck power. How many people knew that out there? So this is tried and true classical stuff. This isn't junk, as I said, that you get from Llewellyn and other publications who hire very low-level people that know nothing. I mean, it's really the sad situation of almost all Llewellyn authors, and Llewellyn in general, who has strange connections. So here again, you have the activating sigils. A lot of these you just look at. This stimulates the power within you for this particular book. So it stimulates alchemical, sorcery, hoodoo, voodoo energies within you, so you can use the energies. Look at these amazing sigils that it created. It's mind-blowing. Look at the beauty of this. But it's not the beauty, just viewing it. And I don't mean looking at it and studying it. Just viewing it for a couple of seconds, the energy is instantly transferred. Very, very amazing, beautiful, powerful text that you will find nowhere else. Nobody comes close. These are not books, people. I just had a bozo who thought he knew something about magic say that it's hard to sell a book. These are not books. These are empowered guides that initiate you as you use them. They are plain and simple, beautiful, wonderful, high quality, shiny covers. These are just beautiful editions, professionally printed. You can't ask for any more. But it's not just the quality of that. These are talismans. Put them under your pillow. Put your photos in them. Put stuff on top of them. This is an unbelievable system that's great. No one else has it. Nobody knows how to do these things. They weren't trained properly. They live in a fantasy land. Most of them have been coddled by Satanism, who's told them how powerful it is. Or they're just really ignorant people. Of course, that's why you have ignorant publishers. So we go on and on with the reality of how beautiful these books are. But again, they're not books, they're tools. Not only are they packed with amazing information, but they're also, as I said, talismans that you can use just like that. So you're getting this. This is another lifetime tool plus. It's a lifetime tool because you're going to put your photographs in it, put your friends, put your relatives, put everybody in these different, in this books and be empowered. But this book also covers every single area that you're going to need to know about basic empowerments. Money, love, justice, uncrossing, protection, gambling, money drawing. You name it, it's in here. And detailed so you can understand it. And we detail every single formula, which we also sell. You buy our special alchemical formulas that are all listed in this course, and you get the best. Here's a chapter on how to make voodoo dolls and puppets. Well, there's ways of making these things and doing it right. So if you get the garbage that you get on the internet, you're not going to get the results. You want the best, you want the finest. Well, now it's on sale. Now you can get it from the leader in the industry and the master himself, Grand Master Dr. Thor Templar, myself, who's had 50 years of research in this area and has spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on ancient grimoires, other texts, doing the research, putting together the best, while others copy and try and put out just garbage and put it out cheap. So, if that's what you think you're going to get out there, you want something that's a real occult book. And the only real occult books out there are IGOS books. All other are inferior garbage. You know, they try and get these turds and they put them in leather covers, and that somehow thinks that this is a special book. Well, information is not based on the cover. It's nice to have some bound editions to a degree, but what are you really seeking? The ego of having a book on the shelf you never use in leather, or a nicely bound book that actually gives you the practical information that you want and need. So the illusion that these books that are really just turds wrapped in leather have any value is amusing to those who really know. And I really